I can seize my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes.
They put a common foul, 10.1, and you'll have Pat Beverly at the line. He just made 2 free throws a little while ago.
Pressure is on the foul shooter. If the foul shooter only makes 1 of 2, you still have 1 timeout remaining, so you can move the ball. If he makes 2 out of 2, you still got to call your timeout and move the ball. Who knows? With 10 seconds to go, we never give up on a potential 4-point play. We've seen it happen too many times.
No doubt, no question.
Absolutely. It's amazing.
It's been played perfectly so far by Quinn Snyder and Donovan Mitchell, how they've handled the clock management down the stretch. We'll see if Pat Beverly can get it back to a 4-point game. Around and down on the first one.
Okay, now the big thing comes down to you now. Do you want to, if they score, don't call timeout, go again. Now this time they're calling a timeout. Okay, they're down 4 with 10 seconds. And you know that defensively, you're going to tell your guys, whatever you do, do not foul the 3-point shooter. That's number 1. This is a great pressure 3-point shot by Mitchell because he came a long way to get the pass. Then he hits another 3. So you got to give them credit. They made big shots down the stretch inside of 30 seconds, and then they attacked the out-of-bounds people passing. They tried to double team, and if you just think about it, how long it's taken to just play the last 30 seconds.
Right, yes. We're looking at about 7 or 8 minutes, and look, Utah obviously is a really good team that they're showing tonight against a fully loaded Clipper roster, which the Clippers didn't have when the 2 teams played on Wednesday night. And again, even if Utah loses, it's a 6th loss this season for Utah in 30 games.
Dave, you're right on it. This is great coaching at both ends, all right? And especially with Utah, never giving up and having situation strategy. That's a compliment to the coaching staff and then to the players that they could execute what they asked them to. All right, here we go.
It was a 13-point lead for the Clippers with 2:20 to go. Can they get it to Mitchell? They do. Lets it fly in the 3. No good. Rebounded by Leonard, and he's fouled with 6.2 left. And the Clippers leading by 4. Mitchell did it a couple times on the last 2 possessions, but that time off balance, could not get the 3 to fall.
Yeah, I just see that. He just came around a staggered screen, but unfortunately the defender was right there and he was going out of bounds. Give the Clippers a lot of credit. They've come down the line here right now and they've made the key foul shots under pressure. Foul shots under pressure.
Leonard is 7 of 8 at the line tonight. They are 18 of 20 as a team tonight at the line. 28 points for Kawhi Leonard in his first game after missing 3 in a row with a leg injury.
Well, just let me say about Mitchell. Mitchell had a very tough first half. He came back in the second half with 27 points in the second half. And that's what you're asking your primetime guys to do.
Kawhi gets them both, and it's a 6-point lead with 3 seconds left. Mitchell misses, and that's it. The 9-game win streak for the Utah Jazz comes to an end. Or wait, are they going to call a foul? Hold on. Yeah, they're calling a foul with 2.2 left on a 3.
Yeah, no, that ref called that right away. He called the foul, and you could see that defender was all upset.
I did not hear the whistle from my home kid here with the headset.
Yes,
So
right.
I thought Leonard got the rebound and was fouled, and that was it. But they did call a foul here on the 3 by Mitchell against Paul George.
There's the push-off with the forearm. Oh, he hooks him. See, he hooked his arm right at the elbow, and the referee was right on that side to make that call.
So if Mitchell can get the next 2, no timeouts for either team, you'd have to get a steal and get a 3.
The one thing you do not want to do is pass the ball out of bounds into traffic. You got to see him. He's going to hook him. Watch the right arm. The right arm hooks him right there at the elbow. And you see the referee, he was right there. He had a good look.
So one more free throw for Mitchell to try to get it back to a 1-possession game. Neither team with the timeout. Can Utah get if Mitchell makes the free throw, can they get a steal and a 3 to try to tie it and send it to overtime? Mitchell misses on purpose. And now it's over. Not sure why he missed that on purpose. Yeah, why not make it and make it a 3-point game, and then you get a steal and you have a chance.
See, if you missed it and the theory was we'll get the rebound, then you are looking for a 3-point shooter to get fouled for a 4-point play. Well, we haven't seen that.
That was a little surprising at the end, but the result is the Clippers win it by 4 and end Utah's 9-game win streak. It's just the 6th loss of the season for Utah and the 2nd loss for the Jazz since January 8th. Scott Van Pelt's going to have the game story here and much more coming up on SportsCenter. For Hubie Brown, I'm Dave Pasch. So long from L.A.
Well, that got interesting for some folks late, didn't it? Is the game over or not quite? Welcome to SportsCenter. From our nation's capital, I am Scott Van Pelt, and I'm not tired yet. Good show coming. Big night in the NBA as the Jazz put their streak on the line against a full-strength Clippers squad and run it back from earlier in the week. Jamal Murray heard Mike Malone's call that Jokic needs help, turning in a night that put him on a list with just Wilt Chamberlain. And the Bulls and Sixers came down to the wire. See how a career night from JoJo sealed the win. But we begin with the best thing I saw today. You guys want to see a dead body? I mean, look out below. Oh my God. Number 1 pick, Anthony Edwards, goes baseline. Poor Yuta Watanabe. He hesitated just long enough to get got. And it happens, but Toronto would get the win. We will show you this from a number of angles. And that's the one. My God. Great. Oh, my. Whew. Jazz on their 2nd long winning streak of the year, part of a 20-1 stretch, giving them the best record in the NBA. Taking on the Clippers for the 2nd time this week. This time, the Clips have got all their stars in action. Patrick Beverley, Mr. 94 feet, living up to his defensive rep. Paul George doing the same. Jazz were 0 of 9 when they were guarded by either